Eyo no shuo or show Bofrot shua. Hi guys, my name is Abba and welcome back to my amazing kitchen. And if you are new here, please don't forget to click on that subscribe button right now and become part of the amazing family today. Also remember to click on that bell so you would be the first to be notified anytime I upload a new video. I guess you already know what we are making today. We are making some Bofrot, also known as puff puff. This is so fun to make, guys, so come along and let's get started. So for this recipe we will need some sugar, Nido, which is milk powder, grated nutmeg, a little bit of salt. We will need all-purpose flour, water, and a touch of vanilla extract. But as always, all the ingredients will be listed in the description box down below. First, we are going to combine all our dry ingredients, so I add my salt first and I add it to one corner of my bowl. Try to mix that in with the flour, staying on one side because I don't want it to come into direct contact with my yeast. I add my grated nutmeg, my milk powder, which is Nido, my sugar, and finally my yeast. Now with my whisk, I'm going to combine everything together until they are well combined. Next, I'm going to add my water to my dry mixture, and I would recommend that you do this gradually because you can always add more water but you can't take it out once it's added. Now with my clean hands, I'm going to try and bring the mixture together, and at this point I can tell it needs more water, so I'm adding my water. This is a foolproof recipe that I have done so many times, but I still add my water gradually always just to ensure that I get a very perfect batter. Also, how much water you need to add depends on the texture of Bofrot you are going for. I like my Bofrot very light and soft, so I add water to match that consistency. And so if you like a bit more of a doughy Bofrot, you might have to add less water. Now I add just a touch of vanilla extract, and originally there is no vanilla extract or milk powder in Bofrot, but it makes it extra rich when you add it. And you can see that I'm also beating it whilst I try to bring the mixture together. This will help to develop the gluten. So never mix your Bofrot batter and just leave it like that, but always beat it slightly to incorporate some air in it for a few minutes. It will give you the perfect texture always. And this is the consistency I'm going for, slightly thicker than a pancake batter. It will give me that very soft texture I'm going for. Cover your Bofrot batter with some cling film and a tea towel, but I'm going to be using my proofing cup. It serves the same purpose. And I'm going to allow this to rise for about an hour and a half, or at least until it is doubled in volume. Now let's heat up some oil and begin with the frying of our Bofrot. First, I'm going to wet my hands with some water and I'm going to knock out some of the air from the Bofrot batter. And you want to make sure that your oil is very hot before you drop it. Now scoop some of the butter into your hands, you throw the butter and you catch it right back. This is what I enjoy most about making Bofrot. It's so fun to do. You throw the butter, you catch it right back, and in trying to mold it, you just drop it into your hot oil. If your oil is hot enough, your Bofrot will just pop up right away and begin to float on top of your oil. If it remains at the bottom of your pot, it means that your oil is not hot enough. And once that happens, your Bofrot will be stuck to the bottom of your pan. It will soak up a lot of oil and come out very misshapen. So really make sure that your oil is hot enough before you drop your Bofrot. With the help of my frying stick, I'm going to turn the Bofrot around for even browning. And this is just a chopstick that I use to fry mostly, and it has become my frying stick. But you can use a spoon, a knife, a ladle, anything that gets the job done. Alternatively, you can also use your wired spatula, if that's even the correct name for this tool, to swirl it around for even browning as well. What also helps is dropping enough Bofrot so that there wouldn't be enough space for them to float around, so the Bofrots will be supporting each other in the oil. Fry the Bofrot until they become this golden in color and then take them out of the oil. You can also choose to go a shade darker than this, but that is entirely up to you. I'm going to drain the excess oil and transfer this onto my colander lined with a paper towel to catch some of the excess oil. Just look at how beautiful these balls are looking. Wow! Take out the rest of the Bofrot from the oil and continue with the rest of the batter until everything is used up. And what I like about this recipe is that it makes just enough Bofrot for that Saturday morning when you just want something to accompany your cocoa or your tea. It makes about 12 to 15 balls depending on how big you make them. So if you are using a wide enough pot, you can fry them in one batch and you'll be good to go. In as much as this is a foolproof recipe, it requires a bit of practice with the frying aspect of it. So don't give up if it doesn't come out perfect the first time. Remember, practice makes man perfect. And if the throw and catch method is difficult for you, this is a very easy way you can drop them too. Now repeat the entire process again by turning them for evening browning, and when you get to the golden color that you are going for, you take them out of the oil and you are done. You can enjoy them as is or with your cocoa or with your tea, with your rice water. Anyhow you want to have this, it's going to be delicious. And if you should ask me, I think Bofrot is that one Ghanaian delicacy that every Ghanaian mom should know how to make it. This recipe doesn't make a lot of them, so if you are new to Bofrot making, this is the perfect recipe for you to practice with. If you enjoyed this video, kindly give me a thumbs up, share and comment and help make the Amazing family bigger and stronger. And if you already done that, I want to say thank you so much for your help and support. So until I come your way next time with another amazingly delicious recipe, make this Bofrot with love and see it radiate through the hearts of your family. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you in my next video. Bye.